Good evening and welcome to a special edition of RNN Live. Tonight, we take you behind the walls of Sing Sing. At a maximum security facility known as one of our nation's toughest, comes a story of achievement and, yes, even possibly redemption. Last week, I went inside Sing Sing prison in Ossing, New York, and I met an amazing group of men. These men are convicted murderers and robbers. Yet, through a very unique program, they've been given a second chance on life. For the past few years, they've been completing college coursework that wasn't paid for with a single cent of taxpayer money. Between private contributions from Hudson Link and efforts on the part of Mercy College educators, 20 inmates are now college graduates. It's an ominous sight. Beyond 12-foot thick walls and 42-foot guard towers surrounded by razor wire lies Sing Sing Prison, the maximum security facility in Ossing, New York. It's home to some of the area's most hardened criminals and violent offenders. But last week, the prison also became hope to a group of new college graduates and to some, a home to hope. Actor Ossie Davis, who delivered the commencement address, called the graduates his sons and spoke like a proud father.
You're almost on the verge of seeing an old man cry. I am deeply touched, happy beyond the telling of it, to be in your presence this morning.
20 inmates received diplomas last Wednesday, men who had been convicted of murder, manslaughter, robbery, and weapon possessions. Federal and state funding that helped to provide college education at New York State prisons ended in 1995. Then entered Hudson Link, a nonprofit group whose mission is to provide higher learning for inmates. Hudson Link teamed up with Mercy College and was able to reestablish the program in 1998, providing courses for 74 Sing Sing inmates. Mark Wallace was convicted of robbery and is serving 15 years to life at Sing Sing. But when I met with him last Wednesday, he didn't dwell on a past of mistakes and anger. He's looking ahead to a future of opportunity.
This can be a catalyst. This can be a springboard. It's not your environment where you're at, it's what you do with yourself. It's not, the measure of a man is not how far he's fallen or the mistakes he's made, but his integrity and how you stand back up and you take responsibility and account for the things you've done and you make it better.
Sean Pica was convicted of killing his girlfriend's father, and he credits the Hudson Link program with giving him a second chance at a new life.
I was just a confused teenager. I really didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I was very, I had a big attitude. I was upset about being in prison itself, not really why I had gotten there. And it took me a long time to come to terms with who I was and why I was in the position I was in. When the college program did come back in 2000, I was part of the first graduating class to get my bachelor's degree in 2000. And I did go on to get my master's degree before I went home in 2002. Today, the person you see is a very different person than the one that got arrested 18 years ago. I'm now working on my second graduate degree at Hunter College, and I just feel like I speak out every chance I can about the benefits of education and about the work that Hudson Link does.
Valedictorian Nigel Lawrence has been incarcerated since 1994 after being convicted of second-degree murder.
Education has changed our world.
Statistics show that inmates who receive their college degrees are less likely to end up back in prison once they're released. And those who run this unique program say that's part of the power of education.
What is education for? To turn some lights on. They have found the students to be so sincere and so grateful for what Mercy was providing.
I'm sure some folks at home say, oh, well, a degree that you'll get from the walls of Sing Sing, it probably doesn't have the same academic rigors that you would if you went to another campus. Is it the same curriculum?
Absolutely the same curriculum. Everything is the same. And honestly speaking, many of the professors have shared with me that the papers that are written on this campus, the work that is produced by these students is as good or better.
These graduates put themselves in Sing Sing, but against great odds, plan to make something of themselves outside of it. The figures seem to say they've got a chance. The rate of recidivism for graduates is a fraction compared to non-grads. When all the politically popular talk of getting tough on crime cut funding for these programs, somebody, as we know, had to fill the breach. That somebody is Hudson Link and Mercy College. Both groups could use your help, and we've linked their websites to ours and put their address before you. Now, I don't know if I actually changed any minds here tonight, or more specifically, the grads did, but my mind was changed when I left Sing Sing. Redemption, I think, is possible. It's hard work, and it has to be earned. But people can change.